Leinster that away. Mount Magnet, Yalgoo, Mullawa, down here, across here, and then over to Two Rocks and Yanchep National Park. Hi there, just reporting in. So I've left Leinster, or Leinster as the locals call it, and great caravan park there, free washing machines, hot water, showers, and it only cost me $10. How cool is that? Heading out now, I'm going west, so I'm heading towards Sandstone, 150 k's. I'll probably have lunch there. If I feel okay, I'll drive on to Mount Magnet and head towards Geraldton. So this morning I've overtaken two long road trains, so they had the 4 trailers, so about 60 metres each, and then I had to get off the road completely because semi-trailers were carrying was 2 semi-trailers each carrying some of those dump trucks, the 526C dump trucks, so no room for anyone else on the road. So this place Sandstone is really nice, and this camp that I've had here in this caravan park is very pretty. Look at the flowers and lots of shade, some green grass. Haven't seen green grass for a long time. Look at that. So they're looking after some of it with bore water, obviously, because there ain't no water out these parts. Well, not too much anyway. So look at those flowers, bougainvilleas, and they're right throughout the whole town, so it's lovely. Okay, there's my coffee waiting there, over there, so I'm going to pack up and head towards Mount Magnet and check that out. So see you down the track. Also, just wanted to say that the road conditions are excellent. The roads over here are so wide, well maintained, it's easy to drive, and no issues. So if there's any solo people that want to travel around, perfectly safe to do it. Plenty of safe places to camp as well. So anywhere inland in Western Australia, there's always long loads, wide loads, and it's best to have your CB on so that you can get the heads up, and they will notify you if someone is taking up the road, like this guy. No room for me, I've pulled right over. Decided to stay in Sandstone because it's a nice town, good caravan park, and I wanted to check out London Bridge. Well, that massive big whirlwind came through, blew up all the dust, blew my hat off, blew my glass off the rock here. So I'm at a place called London Bridge, and there's the bridge. It's basalt and it's been worn down over the years. They're saying it's about 350 million years old. But how beautiful, look at the colour of it. And I'm just waiting out here. That's what I brought a drink. I'm waiting out here, and I'm going to, I don't know, just wait for the sun to go down a little bit so that I've got different light. As long as I can put up with these flies, they're bugging me. So I'll show you some pics, and yeah, it's just beautiful country out here. Well, that was Sandstone, but this is Mount Magnet. I wasn't keen on staying here, it just didn't feel right. Apparently there is a lot to see driving around, and They did have a gold rush back in the day, and they say gold was dug up like potatoes. But anyway, onward for me. This is Malawa. The priest was also an architect, so he left his mark on this community and lots across Western Australia as well. Okay, so I imagine all of these shrubs would have been out in bloom, but I'm a wee bit late. Travelling south now, this is Perenjori. Okay, I did manage to see some flowers. New Norcia, what a town. Established in 1846, it's the only monastic town in Australia. So these Benedictine monks came from Spain, and their mission was to teach the Aboriginal people about God. Actually, when they got there, they found that the Aboriginal people saved their lives. They looked after them, gave them food, water, medicine, taught them what to eat, etc. As more monks arrived, they eventually settled and grew crops, made bread, planted olive trees in 1850. No government funding, they were very self-sufficient. They bought more land, grew more crops. Eventually they started a boys' college and a girls' college, and children were schooled as well as taught trades to be able to get jobs later. Boarding schools they were. Local Aboriginal families were given houses, and the children were educated as well in the local schools. Although the government also placed a lot of Aboriginal children into these boarding colleges. And as we now know, there were lots of priests and monks that abused children verbally, sexually, spiritually, and the Royal Commission discovered that 1 in 5 priests in this area were conducting the abuse. This monastic town used to own thousands of acres. Anyway, they started selling off their land, rightly so, to pay compensation for the aggrieved. It's still ongoing, and the town these days is obviously very sorry for the sins of the past. On another note, they have one of the biggest religious art galleries in Australia, and their library is one of the biggest in the West. On the road again, heading towards the coast. 2 Rocks and Yanchep. And I'm off to Yanchep National Park.